Some massive breaking news happened when I was on my flight from New York City back to Las Vegas here, and I've got to cover this, folks, because this matters substantially. If you're looking for some good news, I have some good news for you in this video here today, folks, okay? I appreciate you guys joining me. I wasn't even planning on doing this video, but, this is too big of a subject for me to just brush off and be like, let me record this tomorrow. No, we got to get this out of the way right now. Micron's a massive memory chip company. I would say probably, if you've been in the market a few years, you know Micron. Massive memory chip company out there, right? And they are seen as kind of an indirect play on the AI movement, okay? Now, in regards to Micron, robust AI demand and strong execution enabled Micron to drive 17% sequential revenue growth, exceeding our guidance range in fiscal Q3. We are gaining share in high margin products, blah, blah, blah. That's not what's really super important, unless you care about Micron a lot. What's really important is what happens right here. Micron CEO Sanjay highlighted the company's AI business in a statement while saying that its smartphone business and PC markets remain sluggish. The CEO said the company's AI-oriented products are likely to increase in price, and that the company's data center business grew 50% on a quarter-to-quarter basis. That's insane, sequential basis. Quote, robust AI-driven demand for data center products is causing tightness in our leading edge nodes. Consequently, we expect continued price increases throughout calendar 2024 despite only steady near-term demand in PCs and smartphones. On a call with analysts, Micron also highlighted that their high bandwidth memory, the kind used in AI chips, is sold out through 2025. Okay, now that's huge, and I mean absolutely massive. And if you're wondering, is Nvidia stock gonna go up a lot over the remaining part of the year? The answer is yes, okay? Listen, here's the deal with Nvidia, okay? Everybody's playing a big game in regards to Nvidia of when's Nvidia's demand gonna start going down, okay? This is a big game. Everybody's playing this game. When's the demand start to slow in a substantial way on a sequential basis? When does their demand ever go negative, right? They're good for 2025. Basically, what I'm hearing based upon what Micron's saying and then kind of reading through what Jensen's saying, they're good through 2025. So now we're kicking the can. If you want to talk about this day of, Nvidia crashes and it's like, the doomsday happens for Nvidia and the numbers just go negative and things like that, right? Now that's getting pushed out till at least 2026, okay? So basically, the moral of the story is NVIDIA's good not only this year, right? If Micron's already sold out their 2025 memory in the first half of 2024, then that means this demand's likely going heavy into 2026, okay? So at the minimum now, NVIDIA is going to have just ridiculous demand till at least the end of 2025, but likely pushing into 2026. So now if you're playing the game of kick the can down the road, when's NVIDIA's, eventually their business get hit very negatively, you're likely having to push out to 2026 or 2027, which means the stock is still going to be a great play for people that are looking for short term, right? Which is the Wall Street money. And so can NVIDIA get to the price I threw out? I was like, the first person to throw out a $1,000 price target way before analysts were talking about that months ago. You guys know that on the channel, right? And then it hit it, right? And now it's way above $1,000 on a split adjusted basis. Now it would be like $1,200 or so. And then I'm also the first, I beat all the analysts to the punch again about throwing out a $2,000 price target, right? Which is $200 on a split adjusted basis. And I think there's a pretty high probability the stock hits 200 in the next 6 months. And I would say there's extremely high probability it's going to a 150 plus in the short term here, right? And so you understand any movement you see in Nvidia stock after hours, this is just messing around. At the end of the day, this baby's headed to 150. Any boogeyman around Nvidia has been thrown out now at this point in time around could demand slow next year? No. NVIDIA's demand is ridiculous for 2025. It's going to be even better than this year, essentially, which means NVIDIA's revenues are going to go up substantially again next year. Their net income is going to go up substantially again next year. Their earnings per share, right? Everything across the board. And so NVIDIA just continues to be in a phenomenal place. Now, also, this is leading to some, it was an interesting day in the market today. Public count had a decent day today. It was up like 16,000, but it was really held on the back of Tesla and Amazon. And Amazon had a note today basically, well, it wasn't Amazon, no, Goldman Sachs came out and said what I told you guys in last night's video, right? If you watched my video on the main channel last night, I told you guys that Rivian stock going up so much was going to be a huge benefit to Amazon. And so what Goldman Sachs told their clients today is basically what I told you guys yesterday, okay? So you get, you know, what Goldman Sachs gives their clients by watching my videos, you just get it a day before, essentially, okay? So, yeah, I mean, you know, and Amazon's just a phenomenal play. That one's setting up for you know, just a ridiculous kind of move here over this next bit of time. Tesla's starting to come back to life, but this is, I would say this is the most perfect news you could possibly get. The most perfect news you could get out of these Micron, them coming out and saying they're good through 2025. That takes such a boogeyman out of this market. It's not even funny, especially in regards to Nvidia. So yeah, Nvidia, you know, that basically gives the green light for folks to pile in Nvidia. And like I said, don't be surprised if you see that stock 150. You know, short term. I have my shares in Nvidia. I'm not going to play any call options in regards to this. You know, I don't push my luck like that. Like, that's fine. Other people can do that. They'll probably make good money off that. But also, you do have to pay substantial premiums for those Nvidia contracts. So another just kind of thing to kind of keep in mind there. But in terms of me, I'm holding my shares for now. And then, you know, because I got a decent chunk of shares in the public account. And then we'll see where things head. If it makes that move to 200, maybe I get out. But for now, there's literally no reason for me to get out of that stock. It's going a lot higher over this next bit of time. And any dips that the stock sees, Wall Street's going to buy those shares right up, because now they got a green light. That is just, you know, demand's insane for a while here. You want to talk about 2026? You want to talk about 2027? Okay, maybe you got something. But then that's just kind of like a hope and pray situation that then their demand falls. But for right now, it's lights out, folks. Absolutely lights out. So that's about it. I just wanted to cover that for you guys. And also, you know, if you didn't watch these two videos on the main channel, I recorded these when I was in New York City. Watch those two videos right there. This one goes all in depth on what you need to do before you buy a stock. Extremely educational video there. And then this video here goes all into the 10 reasons to, or goes basically all into detail on like what are the signs to sell a stock, essentially, okay? Like you know, when's it a good time to sell? So if you did not watch those videos, guys, go watch those on my main channel right now, Financial Education. You're going to get a lot of value out of those. You don't want to miss those, okay? Alrighty, guys, I'll be back for you tomorrow with some big videos. Appreciate y'all joining me. Much love as always, and have a great day.